You should have seen your face. It was as plain and featureless as ever, just like the cloying tang of your overbearing orangeade prose. How does it feel to be dancing to someone else's tune for a change, you poofy-panted pomegranate princeling?
Terezi, always a pleasure. I see you found the command terminal. Please feel free to stop fucking around with it right about now. You're messing things up before we even get started.
Hmm. I wasn't finished. Ahem? I've considered your generous offer very carefully, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. Put yourself in my shoes, Dirk. Except don't actually, because I don't want you to sully these delicious red slippers with your sulphurous ninja feet. It seems to me like letting me boss you around for a few minutes is the least you could do to make up for what probably amounts to the most boring intergalactic voyage in the history of space travel. And considering that one of my two prior experiences involved scouring the fractured, disintegrated corpse of Paradox Space for what felt like an eternity, it's not like there was much of a bar to clear. There's only so many times a girl can sniff her way through the in-flight selection of East Earth animation before she gets sick of the smell.
I'm sorry to hear that. Although, in fairness, you came along of your own volition. It's not my fault the journey didn't live up to your expectations.
That's a lie so filthy that just smelling it makes me want to go throw up in the nearest toilet. I had very little say in the matter. We both know that you manipulated me into it with your princely wiles.
Princely wiles? Are you flirting with me? Is this a collisionist thing you're going for here?
Ew, no.
I'm flattered, but I don't really go for aliens. Or girls. Or alien girls, for that matter. Two yucks don't make a yum.
Excuse me while I wipe the spittle off my chin from another impromptu barf fest. I'm talking about your Genesis frog-sized inability to shut up, which seems to have somehow reached a mass so critical it's opened up a wormhole in the very fabric of reality itself. You've started doing that thing again, and it's completely insufferable.
Oh, sorry. I forget how easy it is for you to pick up on it.
Imagine I'm standing right next to you, with a megaphone pressed snugly up against your infabibular oral protrusion. Now imagine that I proceeded to drub you senseless with said megaphone, then direct an apology at your slumped, twitching body through it. That's whatever you're doing feels like. It's less that I can pick up on it, and more that it assaults my very consciousness. You have all the subtlety of a culling fork to the thoracic exoskeletal plateau, and it's hardly surprising that I can hear you so clearly.
How do you mean? I just assumed it's because you're a seer. It seemed appropriate somehow that you'd be able to sense these kinds of things.
Well, that's pretty obviously wrong. Shit for specs. If it was because I'm a seer, then how come Rose doesn't know about it too? I mean, maybe she does? But if so, she's somehow putting on the best act I've ever seen. No, I'm pretty sure it's because of our aspects.
What? Heart and mind?
Mind and heart, yes. The two of us are opposites, right? And when it comes to the aspects, opposing pairs effectively define each other on a fundamental level. Mind and heart, time and space, they're all two sides of the same coin. Or I guess, 12 sides of the same 6 coins?
Sounds complicated.
Oh, fuck off. I know you're playing dumb to antagonize me.
Well, I'm an antagonist now, that's what I do.
Oh my god, get over yourself, I'm begging you! What are you even doing right now?
It's a bit hard to explain. If you're so bored, maybe you can help me out here. We can play a little game. I just need you to submit a few instructions into the terminal. Your wishes will be my commands.
So, you just want me to, dom you with this command station for a while?
If you wanted to phrase it in a way most calculated to awaken the hair-trigger psychoanalytical instincts of my slime daughter, then yes, I suppose you could say that.
Oh dear, let's not rouse that sleeping pride beast just yet.
Motion fucking seconded. Look, I'm not asking for much. Just a little light action to prepare us for the road ahead. Nothing too strong off the wall. You're a strange and funny girl, Terezi, but you're less likely than certain others to leave the equivalent of a steaming pile of horse manure in the submission box. Consider this little sum of executive power over my actions a planet-warming gift. Spend it wisely.
Oh? Why, Mr. Strider, your generosity knows no bounds. But I'm afraid you can't have another command just yet. You haven't completed the one I already gave you.
What? Look at these plants? I already did that. Inspected them good and fucking proper. Look, they've gone bright pink from how hard I've scrutinized them. They all seem perfectly fine. Wait. Computer? Enhance. Motherfucker.
Okay, we can move on now.
I'm not sure I can move on. Some betrayals are just too painful.
We've both gotten over worse.
Yeah, fair enough.